Hi everyone, welcome back to plot 13. I hope you've been keeping well. A bit of bad news, I'm afraid. The onions have got onion fly. Let me show you. So I'm obviously gutted. I've been growing these onions since last year and I noticed that a couple of them were starting to rot. So I just pulled it up and investigated and seen all the little grubs, all the little, I'm not sure what they're called, the little brown things in there, chrysalis or something like that. Yeah, so absolutely devastated. There you go, you can see what I mean by the rotting on there. There's also this really strange kind of pitting on the onions as well. Hang on. Sorry about the zoom. There we go. See all that? I've never seen that before. Whether that's some kind of fly eating it or something, I'm not sure. I've never had this before. So what am I going to do? This is going to be the end of the season for the onions now. I'll dig them all up and take them home and salvage what I can. Pop, you know, chop all the bad bits off and pop the rest in the freezer. At least I'll be able to have some onions because these won't store at all now once they've got this fly in it. I've got leeks literally just next to it in this section here. So I'm going to pull a couple of those up as well and see if they've been infected. I've also got garlic on the other side here. So I'm going to pull a couple of those up and just see what we've got going on underneath the garlic as well. But right, let me pull out these onions and see what we've got. So sad. Right, let's have a little look. What a shame, eh? So, lesson learned, I'm going to have to net onions and leeks next year. Oh, there we go, look. On that one side there. Yeah, they've all got it. Every single one I've pulled up now. It's no good. I'll cut off as much of the foliage as I can and take it home and compost it there so I don't reinfect everything next year by putting it in my compost, you know. I know it's easy to get demotivated when things go wrong, but it's a reminder that nature doesn't owe us anything. The bed will just be empty and it'll make room for the pumpkins I've got. So on we go. Right, let's get even more depressed and have a look at the garlic. See if that's got the fly or not. Oh dear me. Oh God. That looks kind of clean. It looks okay. I don't know if to pull it up or not. They haven't split. Try another one. Oh, that's got onion fly on it. Yeah, you can tell by the orange bits in it. Bugger. I've got plenty of solo garlic though. Solo bulbs. I think that could be a delicacy in some places, I'm sure. Oh dear. I'll check the leeks in a second. Obviously they've got a longer growing season, and the life cycle of these onion flies is, I think these will grow into adult flies, and then there's like the next cycle, and those ones are just going to go straight for the leeks, aren't they? So I might sow some more leeks at home and put them and plant them out after the risk has gone. At least I'll have some leeks then, I suppose. I don't know what to do with those ones, whether to bother netting them or just cutting my losses now. Not sure what to do. So not all of the garlic are infested with the fly, but none of them have split. But that's okay, I can cope with that. Still tastes the same. Right, that is all the onions, garlic and shallots picked and bagged up, taken home. All the foliage and other bits and bobs, that will go to the local recycling centre to be properly disposed of, so there's no risk of spreading it. The ground I have raked over, and I'll just leave it as it is and hope that any birds pick up any little grubs or whatever that kind of left over that I've missed. And then the plan is for the bed to pop in some pumpkins and courgettes that I've got growing at home. It's kind of worked out all right, to be fair, because I was worrying about where I was going to put them. So, right, that's enough doom and gloom for now. Have a look at this beetroot. Absolutely wonderful. I harvested a load last week, sometime midweek, and I pickled it this morning. I'll let you know in a couple of days if the recipe was any good. Let's have a quick look around the plot now and see what successes we've got. The pond is looking a little bit murky, a bit algae at the moment, and there's lots of little mozzie larvae in there. I thought it was tadpoles, but actually it's mosquito larvae. I was getting excited for a moment. But I've got some plants at home, which I will bring down. They are just isolating at the moment, so when you buy new plants, pop them in a bucket of water and make sure there's no duckweed or pests or anything on, and make sure they're just growing nice before you put them into your main pond, so you don't kind of ruin your pond straight away. I've ordered these 3 things, which I'll put on the screen now because I can't remember off the top of my head, but they are oxygenating, and one of them's got a flower as well, but I think it might be a bit too big for the pond, but we'll see how it grows. Yay, so I've got my first little tomato. Really happy with that. I can't remember which is which. One of these is yellow and one of them is red, so it's going to be a lucky dip. See how they ripen. But they're looking good so far. I'm managing to harvest some really fantastic sized lettuces this year as well. Instead of direct sowing them, I sowed them very thinly into modules, which is giving them space to heart up as well. And this cut and come again type of lettuce is absolutely flying. I can't eat it quick enough. Beautiful. These potatoes in this one are earlies, and they are Colleen, and they are due to be harvested 80 days after planting, which is around about now, I believe. So this one with the flowers on, I'm going to have a quick look underneath and see what we've got so far. I'll just pull the one plant up just to have a little look, see what we're working with. Oh, nice. Yeah, some good new potatoes on there. Beautiful. Not loads, but enough. Let's have a dig down, see if there's any more just lurking. No, that's it. Definitely got them all. You always think that, don't you? And then you end up growing them next year. That's not bad, that. There we go. Handful of new potatoes. This one at the other end's got flowers on it as well, so I'm going to have a little fertile underneath here, which means basically you dig down and you have a little feel and see what you've got going underneath there, and see if any's worth picking, And you can still leave the plant in as well, and the little ones will carry on growing. You just pick them off. There you go. Whoa, that is a big one. That's a big new potato. Brilliant. And get another one, another one. There you go. There we go. And then just cover it back up for these little ones to like get a bit bigger. There we go. There we are. So I've had a little fertile, a couple of the plants, and got a few more. Some real big ones in there, to be fair. That's great. And of course, mint with your potatoes. Got some nice broad beans podding up as well. I picked a few already because they're nice when they're small and tender. But yeah, there's a few more due as well, so that's good. This is the third flush of sweet peas as well. I keep picking them, so I'm going to pick all of these today and take them home. Smell is divine. Oh, we've got a few peas starting to form on there as well. Lovely. Another mole hole. The broccoli is looking great as well. Really healthy. Absolutely flying. Real nice thick stems on it as well. And another mole hole. Oh yes, look at this. Oh yes, we've got a broccoli head forming. Need to keep an eye on that now, because I don't want that to blow. So I need to make sure that I keep checking it every time I come down. Can't see any more. That's the only one. I think that was the Sun King variety. I think the others are purple sprouting. I can't remember. But yeah, that's good, isn't it? Cracking. Oh my god, another mole hole. And another mole hole. And another mole hole. Oh god, a dead mole. Ugh, have I just stepped on that? Oh god. Oh, that stinks. Oh my god, is that the mole that's been making all the holes? Oh. Under this green cloche, I've got some sprouts, so I'm going to just have a look at those and make sure they're okay. Tidy them up if needed. Oh dear, I can smell that mould from here. Oh, they look nice. I've got to watch out for butterflies on this. But they look good so far. They're all right. Looks like a mole's been underneath that one. Oh, it's a nightmare. They're a bloody nightmare. They just push them up, and then because they're young plants, they suffer a little bit. Oh, there we go. Push them all back down. Bloody moles there. Look how many little ladybirds have been growing in my clips and all over my netting. It's been a massive year for ladybirds this year. Look at them all. It's just everywhere. Absolutely tons of them. I'll try and get the netting off without disturbing the little ladybirds and stuff, because I need to have a quick look under here. So these were cauliflowers and cabbages, but they were all a bit mixed up, so I'm not really sure what's what under here. Doesn't seem to be any sign of cauliflowers yet. Definitely needs a weed. Oh, there's a cabbage hearting up. Ah, there we go. And then the other ones must be cauliflower. Get on and get it weeded. I picked this cabbage thinking it was going to be a nice big whopper because it looked really hearted up, but actually it's kind of a bit empty and a bit light, but still good to eat though. So these are asparagus peas. I've never grown them before, and they've just started to flower, so I'm hoping we get some kind of pods on them. They were kind of smothered a bit by this sweet rocket, and as you can see, I've hacked away at it and chopped it all down and tidied it up a little bit, so hopefully the bits that were underneath it are have a bit more of a chance. Going to pick some spinach now as well. Look at the size of this leaf. Absolutely huge. Good job, I like spinach. So a bit of a mixed day today. I think when things go wrong, it's sometimes easy to feel a bit disheartened and unmotivated, but you just got to keep ploughing on through, keep growing, and you'll have successes along the way. Just looking back over the positive bits today, I've come so far and I've done so much. So even though I've had a bit of a loss with the onions and the shallots and the garlic and the leeks, I've had a lot of successes as well, and I've had a nice little harvest today. So yeah, keep on growing everybody, and I'll catch you next week. Take care. Bye.